What up, fans? It's your boy KG, Kevin Gill. We've got a very unique match here tonight. Gold Rush Wrestling, the gold standard here in Pacifica, California. As we're about to see, licenses are on the line, ladies and gentlemen. As Will Rood's manager, Marquis Jackson, is putting his manager's license on the line against the wrestling license of his opponent. Somebody's losing their job here in Pacifica, California tonight because one of these men will no longer be permitted to perform their trade here at Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. Marquis Jackson, obviously a fitness addict. The man is in top condition. He rolls with Will Rood, one of the sharpest minds in the business. Now let's take a look at the man who's putting his wrestling license on the line tonight. Kirsch arriving on the scene here with enthusiasm. Now, just like as I said earlier, Marquis Jackson is a manager here in Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. But again, the man is obviously trained, and the man is 24/7 joined at the hip with Will Rood, one of the most polished, one of the most articulate, one of the most in-shape men in Gold Rush. Will Rood letting me know that we're about to see the retirement of AJ Kirsch here, and we very well may. AJ feels very confident about his chances tonight, and of course AJ, seasoned pro wrestler, been around, won a lot of matches against a lot of people. But you always have to be wary. You never want to underestimate your opponent in professional wrestling. On any given day, any competitor can beat another competitor. A lot on the line here tonight. This is a lot of, I don't know what it would be like for Will Rood to not have his manager at his side. That would be a huge detriment to his career. But then on the same time, what about the career of AJ Kirsch? Marquis Jackson wanted no part of AJ Kirsch. This could be all simply something that, a lot of people underestimate the power of this, but let's just say one of the most powerful things in pro wrestling. It's not the package pile driver, it's not the reverse seated power bomb, it's mind games. Mind games, getting inside the head of your opponent, psyching them out. Marquis Jackson, for all we know, maybe a world-renowned Samba fighter. He may be trained by Vampiro in the art of Krav Maga. Who knows what his skill set is? But AJ Kirsch should take him seriously. Chan of Here's a Wuss going up here. The ring being circled like a hungry wolf by your Dynamite Division champion, Will Rood. Marquis Jackson again powdering out. Taking the moment to confer with his client, Will Rood. Will Rood trying to give him some all-important advice here, some critical insight. AJ Kirsch got a big handful of braids there. Now he's got a handful of tights as well. Big suplex, just holding him up there. 4, 5, 6, 7, one-handed even. He said that was for you, Will Rood. The history between all these men notwithstanding, there's been a lot of history between Will Rood and AJ Kirsch. Their feud is burned throughout the history of Gold Rush Wrestling. But Marquis Jackson, was involved in every one of those matches in some way, shape, or form. And I'm whispering here to allow the sound of those chops to continue to reverberate through this building. AJ Kirsch setting him up here in the corner, signaling possibly for one more time. Let's lower our voices. Ooh! That's a chop. Put some sick of it all hot sauce on that one. Follows it up with a slap to the face. He's just toying with them here. It's very cat and mouse in the early stages. Manager's license versus wrestler's license. It's on the line. Crowd is behind AJ all the way. The cowardly actions of Marquis Jackson and the straight arrogance and unbridled ego, unchecked ego, if you will, of Will Rood. Rubs a lot of people the wrong way. Sky high back body drop. Big impact there on the mat, almost threatening to knock the bow tie loose from Marquis Jackson. AJ commanding him to get back up. Get back up, possibly so I can knock you down. Stunner. Got him with that stunner. You might have learned that from Stone Cold Steve Austin in his time on Tough Enough. 2. Wait a minute, Will Rood put the foot of Marquis Jackson on the rope, thus breaking up the pin, thus sparing Marquis Jackson from losing his license. Thus, this match continues. AJ continuing to trash talk Pretty Willie Rood. Whoa! Beautiful power slam. And again, he's distracted by Pretty Willie Rood, but how could you not be? Pretty Willie Rood recently flown in by Booker T to be a part of Booker T's PWA down in Houston, Texas. Because he's that much of a star. His star shines brighter than the local area. But right now his manager's star is rapidly falling, crashing, being driven into the mat in a variety of ways by AJ Kirsch. Backing him up to the corner here. Setting him up for an Irish whip. Marquis into the corner, stunned. AJ's taking off, tells the ref to hold his elbow pad. Beautiful lariat. Whoa! Beautiful bulldog as well. AJ's in control here. Marquis Jackson in trouble. AJ again taking time here to jaw jack, communicate with Willie Rood at ringside. They've got a beef, they've got a hatred, they've got animosity. Here he comes. Oh, catches a big boot to the face. To the face! The most sensitive part of the body, between the chin and the eyebrows. They call it your face. And when it gets caved in by seemingly those size 13s of Marquis Jackson, you're gonna feel the pain. Look at the physique. Marquis Jackson hits the ropes. Went for the big elbow. AJ already kipped up to his feet. Marquis Jackson knocked the wind out of himself. AJ goes for that whip in. Whoa! Almost like a modified Bubba cutter there. Call it the Kirsch cutter. Call it what you will. I call it effective.
This is about getting to you personally. So I want you to watch this.
He wants Will Rood to watch what's about to happen now. Seemingly calling the spots like Babe Ruth calling for a home run. Telling Will Rood this marks the end of the career of your manager. Marquis Jackson, powerbomb on his head. His head bouncing off the mat. Referee wisely, Sparky Ballard down to check on the condition. AJ Kirsch continuing his verbal tirade here at ringside, to ringside. What's he going for here? Incoming, going for the monkey flip. He just shot Marquis Jackson out to the outside. Here's the thing for the fans at home, for you first-time viewers. It's looking pretty good from over here, but get that pin, brother. You can't, I was about to say before AJ started talking to me here, you can't win a match like this via countout. You need to pin Marquis Jackson in the center of that ring, and then from there, then we let the party begin. Then we can head off to North Beach, pop some bottles, if you will. Going for the suplex here. We've seen AJ use this move here before. Wait a minute, deja vu! Deja vu! The tables have turned! The tables have turned to Marquis Jackson with the assistance of Will Rood. Marquis Jackson is your winner. AJ Kirsch has lost his career at the hands of Will Rood. Very cold and cutting words here by Will Rood. Telling AJ to get out of his ring because only wrestlers are allowed in the ring. And I mean, that is technically true, unfortunately. Stunner! He didn't miss that one. But he's gonna have trying to throw AJ out of the ring here. At this point, he's not a licensed wrestler. He's given up. He's given up his license, but have some respect for the man. The point is he's lost his license, but he should be allowed to leave with dignity, Will Rood.
AJ, I got a nice retirement gift for you. And it goes like this. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
Wow.
So you know what? Leave through the door now.
Leave through the door? Wow.
So security, take him out through the front door.
Telling AJ Kirsch he's not allowed to leave through the wrestler's entrance.